And we even got the oxygen not included shirt on. Let's go. So it's a good day. It's a good day. What am I going to do in today's playthrough? Well, I think we're going to go ranch. I was trying to do like a meat around. I don't know, like a meat go around, I guess. Barbecue go around. I don't think it's working the way I'd want it to. I'm trying to think, like, how can I deliver the meat to the hatches, but only the amount that I want? Because I don't want the meat just going off. That doesn't seem very efficient. How do I feed them meat in a productive way that doesn't require a lot of dupe labor? Although the dupe labor that's required to get them to feed the hatches meat, it's not the worst, right? It's not the absolute worst. Merry-go barbecue round. I worked on this yesterday, and I'm not really sure if it's a success or not. I finally got to loot, but the problem is these conveyor receptacles, they can hold a lot. Like, how much can you hold? Conveyor receptacle. I think I have one down somewhere that I could actually find out how much they hold. Where is a conveyor receptacle I can check on? Oh, crap. I did have... Oh, here's one. Yeah. How much do you have in you? 89.5 kgs. That's a lot. That's a lot. Half a ton? A whole ton. Yeah, I thought it was a ton. Yeah, there ain't no way I can hold barbecue in that loop. It'll just go into that and store it. I don't have that much barbecue. Yeah, that's the worry. Yep. So the question now becomes, how do I deliver just a little bit of meat so they can eat it? I can't do a weight plate. At least not down here. Maybe I extend the ranch by one. That would allow them to be right there, but that would then allow them to lay an egg where I don't want them to. Unless I then had egg removal delivery, which defeats the whole purpose of the dropper. I like the way Troy did it. Troy did great. He just had it drop it on the floor, yeah. I don't remember. How did he deliver the meat? It'd be easy enough to divvy it up. I could have conveyor chutes out here, easy enough, and we could just divvy it up equally between the ranches, but it's still going to sit on the floor. Chute to fridge. Okay. Control opening of the chute. We could put a fridge in. The fridge could go right here because these sweepers could see the fridge right there, huh? Yeah, this sweeper can see right here. Put a fridge there of barbecue. 1 kg of barbecue. Sweeper moves it from the fridge to the feeder, yeah. It depends on how long it can last in the fridge for. Of course, I can set the fridge to hold less than. The problem is the chute. The chute could then close if the fridge is full. The chute could close if the fridge is full. All right, Anemic Mega, move. Thank you. Let's slow this down. Let's see, we want to have a... I like that idea. Let's see if we can utilize it. We do have some ceramic, so we'll go the extra mile and get some ceramic in here. I believe that's all of them. One more right there. Yeah, that's going to kill one of my bristle blossoms. That's my tax that I was using for ourselves, but I think that's okay because we could make more of these if we want. I'd get rid of these conveyor receptacles altogether. And let's make sure we're not... Oh, yeah, we're not allowing meat there. That's good. So let's deconstruct. Actually, you know what? Just deconstruct buildings. Buildings on a 6. All right, that should be a good start. Freshening spice to feed the hatches. How to overdo it. Can you? I never really got with the spice grinders. Are they any good? Let's go ahead and make that an actual place. And I think that place is okay. We're idle over here. We have nothing to do. I believe this is currently working. We need to get up to ranching pips pretty fast. I've been kind of lackadaisical on that now that we have the oxygen machine in. And I do want to get in here and make this wider so that we can get into space delivery. I think space delivery would be great. So let's go ahead. Since they're idle here, we're going to deconstruct all of those. I'm just going to dig in maybe there and there. That should be good. Maybe I get into here. That doesn't have a lot of atmosphere in there, and it doesn't really matter, so I could go in that way. Maybe deconstruct everything in here. Deconstruct all. And then, yeah, we'll just dig in here like so. That should give them something to do. Slick Oni. We're thinking about getting media blasters over here. We have petroleum, so it's not like we couldn't make them. I just have to come up with a decent area to do it in. Maybe tidy. Don't do that. Just buildings, please. As far as this place, I could easily set something up here. What is this? Radiation. Yeah, I would imagine it's a little radiated over here, but at least they have something to do. The freshener spice makes food last forever in a fridge as long as it's not in polluted atmosphere. What? Oh man, I'm gonna have to look into that. Let's go back here. Where is my refrigerator? I don't think I have enough room in my kitchen. Technically, it's not even a kitchen because it doesn't have the spice grinder. Here it is, right here. Okay. So is that a station or I think that's food? Food. Spice grinder, gold amalgam. Put that, I don't know, like right there. Let's see if we can do anything with this. I already have 15 dupes, so I can't take another one, but I can take this copper or a cooker digging. I don't like any of these. I don't know if they fixed it, but in the sterile atmosphere, plus a freshening spice, the rotting process was reversed and food gained freshness. What? That's OP. Where was I? I didn't get that memo. Wow. We'll check it out. It looks like they got rid of all those conveyor loaders, which we are going to have to worry about feeding our hatches pretty soon. This is taking barbecue, yes? Yes, it's taking barbecue. And that's the only hatch ranch we're running right now. It's only taking a little bit of barbecue. That's good. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Slick Oni, we're idle. We need to build a... Oh, I need to do a lot of things down here. One is this. Whole setup. It's 89 degrees. 101. And still not steamy. That one is erupting soon. That one is dormant until 34 cycles. Wow. So, blast shot, huh? What if I did it over here? Could this be a blast shot maker? Could we do something like that over here? Could that... We have a... I don't think they overheat, but... We have anything cold? This is pretty cold. Why is that so cold? Cooling. I have to have a way of cooling these things, right? No, I just let them... 70 degrees is good for me. All right. This is a cooling loop. Maybe I run it in here. We do have some heavy watt wire in here. Is that hooked up to the grid? Kind of is, yeah. This would be a perfect place for it. This was a ranch at one time. Okay, so let's get a meteor thing in here. Maybe I'll have to move some of this stuff. Let's go in and deconstruct buildings. That can go, this can go, that can go, all this. I think I'll get rid of that as well, and we will dig that out. As far as this power wire goes, I think I'm going to get rid of it too, since we're going with the good stuff now. Let's go ahead and deconstruct all of that, this, and all of that. Do I want to keep all this here? Maybe. Kind of. Hey, we got research done. What? What did we research? Yes, Interplanetary Launcher and the targeting beacon. That is very nice. I want to get that going. This place is going to need sand once in a while. We're down to 10.7 tons of it. I could set up some automation for getting that at all times. We have this slime here that I don't want to dig out because it's going to poot out, move my little blah block. Jet suits could be a thing here too, but we don't really need them. I need to get up here and build something that's going to help dig out stuff. I like how I have a light on the skill scrubber. That's hilarious. All right, stations. Media blast, shot maker. Let's go. Cobalt will be fine. I always need jet suits. Okay. Yeah, probably. That is... Wait. Where is the... Oh, it's right in the damn middle. Is there no way to get a light in on that? Hold on. Before you build it. Furniture. There it is. Not the sun lamp. The leg lamp. Oh, yeah, we could... It would light that area. Problem is the motion sensor. People get motion censored. Yep, that's gonna work with the little bit of automation wire that goes with it. And I guess we'll get a mesh tile. Why not? And then for power, we're going heavy watt conductive. We got plenty of this lead just laying around. Something like that. Let's get a smart storage bin. Let's get a NOT gate. Guess I'm going down this way with it. And a NOT gate. And then... Actually, I don't really need that. Cancel that. This is going to need a conveyor shipping loader. Yeah, conveyor loader. Oh, crap. I suppose we could do it like so that it could just line up with the power that's already up there. So if we went like lead, just continue that up. That should be okay. That is going to ship all the way to the top. And I'd probably have it going up like so. Which means I need to finally get ladders over here. We have been running up this S-lock for a while. I think that should be good. Okay. I will also continue with this. That way they can get these all here. I think I'll just go straight up with it. Media blast shot. This is going to need petroleum, which we do have local. Just need this one to go. So I need another bridge. Yeah, I suppose that'll be all right there. Jet suits, huh? Yeah, maybe. We do have some steel now. 5.4 tons on this planet. I think I brought some lime home with me, so we should have lime. That's a consumable, or 10 kgs, not a lot. Maybe there's some on the rocket. By the way, we need to check on the other person. Yeah, we have a lot of fossil here. Well, not a lot. Checking in on the rocket. How are you doing? Gases. Looks pretty good. We have the one blob, but that ain't too bad. The pressures are pretty good, and we have 82 data banks. We did finish our research, though. Which means I could bring them home and we can get jet suits. I think we researched jet suits. Yep, we're going to research jet suits. We're going to bring them home. Did we make this? Yes, we did. So we can land here. Yep. Land here. Let's make sure that we... It's the wrong rocket. Make sure that they get in their jet suit. Or not jet suit. Oh, worn Atmo suit. That sucks. Alright, we might have to worry about scaldings. Let's just crew it up. Grounded. Alright, she's home now. What are you doing? Okay, now she's home. Summon crew. Alright, then... They should still be... No, they can't get in there, can they? Let me get all these data banks. 83 relocated to... Located to the planetarium. Who's on that? Anybody? Cannot pick up. Ellie's number 2. They can't pick it up because I've only allowed the crew in here. Okay. Let's allow her out now that it's at the public access. Yep. Is she going to stay in here? Is anybody coming for this? Data banks. Who's on that? Paulina 6. Let's get that now. Cannot pick up. Why not? Are you allowed out? You can go out that way. Show navigation. Oh, I see. This is obsidian. Yep. Priority 9. We should probably up the priority of my normal builds. So I'll do that. Maybe no yellow alert. 9. There we go. That should do it. Stinks that they don't have a suit right there. Okay, all hands on deck on this. Slick Oni. We're idle on the other place, are we? Okay, so they went and did that. Let's continue this. Interplanetary Launchers. That's in shipping, I believe. No, it's not. Is it rocketry? Yes. It's gonna need to be a little bit farther away. Yeah. Of course, I don't really want Oxalite hitting it, but we could put doors above this to protect us from meteor damage. And I think I'll put it right there. Maybe I'll make it out of gold amalgam. Yeah, cancel that. Make it out of gold amalgam. I suppose that's good enough. I'll go ahead and get some insulation right here. Oops, no, right there. Cancel that. And then let's go ahead and put... Actually, I kind of want to have it down here like so. Cancel this. Deconstruct these pieces. Maybe I'll keep digging out until we get to this part. And just bring that down. Cancel. We'll keep some of the abyssalite, maybe. I'm going to have to probably build ladders over here. Alright, they're busy. What are we doing on this side? We're trying to get out of this rocket. Is anybody coming for this? It is a level 9. Current errands. Yep. We're just going slow on 1 speed today. We need jet suits. Question is, how can I get them out? This whole little area. We could go up this way. Not allow anybody out from there without a jet suit. Close that area off, maybe? I don't know. Do I just get rid of these, or do I put this closer? I could put this closer. I could put it right up here. If we just dug this out. In fact, I got sleetweed over here just sitting on the ground. Let's sweep that up. And I think I will dig this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I'll deconstruct this, and I will dig out all of that. That should give us a little bit of room. We might be able to change these Atmos suits. We'll put them in for here. Everything else will get jet suits. Now that we should hopefully be researching them after we get these ladders made. That will be good. Could put something right there, like a tile or something. I'll wait until we're done with this, though. All right, where are we at? Slickoni. We have the blast shot medium maker. It needs petroleum. Oh, we got those bridges made. All right, and snip these. Snip those. This petroleum's coming in. What's this? Trapped. Crap. Built his way in here. That's unfortunate. Deconstruct. That is, you are really stuck. You are super duper stuck. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Or actually just deconstruct those two. And this one. Cancel this one. Maybe? No, it's still 3 down. I'll get a ladder built right there. Level 9. Come on, Yelp. Don't be trapped. Ah, he's alright. He got out. He got out. Let's close this off then. And then I think I will go in here and deconstruct all of these. I need to deconstruct all of these as well. Alright, let's go back. Yay, they're digging that out. Did we get up here yet? Not quite. She's still trapped in there. I don't know how much food she has, but it should be enough. Nope, she has no food. No, that's not the right rocket. She has no food. Great. And then over here, actually it's in Slickoni. We need to start sending the berry sludge over. I mean, we have some, 44,000, 28,000. So one of these needs to be a fridge. Or I can put the fridge right over there. So let's put the fridge right over here. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Granite. You know what? I'll go igneous rock. Why not? And that's where we'll store the berry sludge. All right, cool. Kind of need to rush that. Let's see, I could probably dig out this snow and stuff. The plastic ladders help. Maybe I need more of those. I do have a lot of it. Let's get some plastic ladders right here. Excuse me. The freshener spice. What does that require? Mealwood and salt. Oh man, we can make that all day long. It's 0.1 of a unit. So for one seed, we can make 10 of these. And salt, we have quite a bit of. We don't have anybody that can do this. No spice selected. Outside of kitchen. Oh, come on. Filter's not designated. So we have to have this in a kitchen? Not a problem. Let's just do something like this. And then we'll have to have, let's deconstruct this. 7. Did we get up into the rocket? We're getting meteor showers. That's great. Yes, we did get into the rocket. Almost. Are we able to? Yes, we are. Hey, where's the person inside here? Did they come out? Or an Atmos suit. There we go. Yeah, I think they did. As far as these databanks, they're still pinning moves. I'm going to pin move to this one as well. Paulina is on that one. Nice. The only annoying part is the only reason you need a kitchen room. Yeah. Does it? Yeah, probably. No, I've used the deep fryer without a kitchen. I usually don't have a kitchen, but I sometimes have a deep fryer, especially if I'm working on a Frosty Planet pack. And I know we have dirt now, and I don't know how much mealwood seeds we have. We were building a kitchen. We have this here now, so maybe I can get some doors in on this side. See what happens with that. There goes some barbecue right there. Are you taking that barbecue to the hatches? I think so. So yeah, there's that. This also has barbecue? It does. So as far as hatches go, we're doing all right. How about the hatch array? I don't think we ever set this up. So let's make sure that we have, let's make sure we have these all at 75 seconds. Very important. We'll copy that one and paste it across. And then on this gate as well, 75 seconds. Copy settings, paste it across. And then this one obviously is going to be 75 on, 600 off. And we're going to have hatch eggs, incubate, level 9. Copy settings, paste settings. And what about power? We don't have power to this? No, it's just running on a line of its own without any transformers. Let's see. This one has a potential of 360 watts. That's hardly anything. That's just those, is it? So I think this would be perfect. Let's just go ahead and have it go up like so. I think I might cut off these two for right now. All right, that should be good. On this rocket, we got all the data banks out of here. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and crew up. Summon crew. Select destination. We're going to get them back up into space. Maybe. No, not yet. Let's do set to public access. Yeah, we're not going to bring the crew up yet. It is grounded, but I need more food. How much food do we have in here? 4,500 grams. It's not horrible. Are we taking, berry sludge here? Oh, that's going to be a, let's see, what is this? That's a 9. This can be a 6. Yeah, when you get a chance, you can take berry sludge up there. And that should go off to the home planet. And then we can figure out how to put it in the rocket. Hey, we got a molten slickster down here. That's cool. As far as this room goes, that looks like steam to me. That's cool. Just a little bit of steam. We still have some polluted oxygen in there, but it's getting out eventually here and there. Looks like we're hugging eggs. A few of them are all going off at the same time. That can't be good. It's fine. Oh, they're all going to be off sync. Oh, no. That's fine. Okay, and we won't have any hatches in there. 0, 7. Yep. That looks like it'll work. All right, these refrigerators could have the barbecue in them. Of course, they don't have power. They are made out of ceramic. We're going to have to power these things. I guess I could 120 watts each. Oh, that one's only 20. Energy saver mode. Interesting. Okay, so sometimes it's less than the full amount. How are you guys up to anyway? You ate from feeder, you're good. Happiness, reproduction, all that fun stuff is 17% a cycle. Yeah, okay. Right now we're just hand delivering the barbecue, and that's fine. That's fine. My goodness, that's a lot of those going off all at the same time. At least they're all going to get hugged this cycle. All right. As far as research go, we are researching the jet suits right now. We'd like to check up on Slickoni. They're idle over here. We were making a media blaster. There's the media blaster. We need the petroleum that we were setting up for. I don't want it all the time. I already had one up here for it. Already had one up there for it. You know what? I think I'm just going to put this back in there. Like so. That's going to allow the petroleum up because we were... Oh, man, I don't have that on a... Oh, I see why. It is still hooked up to the automation, I believe. Yes, it is. And in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bottle drainer over here. We'll make that out of steel. And that's just going to go insulated igneous rock straight into there. Yep. Over here on this planet, I need to deconstruct more things. Yeah, deconstruct all that. Oh, we got hit by a meteor. All right, so let's go ahead and get all this out. In fact, I might have them just haul all of that in. So maybe not a sweep only anymore. Oh, no, this does... excuse me, this does take just regular oxalate, so that should be good. No sweep needed. Those things are still going. Come on, man. Yeah, it's going to be a little wonky. The first one is anyway, and then we should be good after that, hopefully. Is this a kitchen yet? Did we get a kitchen? Let's see, up here. No. Miscellaneous room. What do we need for a kitchen? Spice grinder, cooking station, refrigerator, no dining tables, minimum 12. Okay. Don't have a refrigerator, that's why. Might as well go ceramic. Oh, jet suits are going to be fun. This is kind of ready. So I'm going to build a tile over here. I'm guessing out of granite. And I think that's going to be enough suits. So let's get a suit checkpoint and a few of these docks. I think 4 docks here would be enough. Maybe I cancel this one. Just in case I do want a door there for permission purposes. Let's go. Airflow tiles. Something like that. And as far as this setup, I could dig that out. It's only one sleet wheat that I've just been kind of growing this whole time. What up, Dale Koth? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. We're trying to get a kitchen up and running. We're trying to get jet suits up and running. We're trying to get more data banks, maybe? I have quite a few now, but definitely not enough yet. Berry sludge. We should be sending it home. Let me just make sure that's what we're doing. Looks like it. No more berry sludge here, which is perfect. And let's just go back to home. No, this is not home. This is over here. They're idle. All right, you guys have nothing to do? Well, then let's dig out. I've got to make a whole bunch of pip ranches. We got water right there. This whole area is okay. This is an aluminum volcano that is dormant. I say we dig out. What am I going to do with all that water? It's cold down here. We could, it would freeze, or we could just put it in a big pool. Putting that in a big pool might be nice. Of course, we'll have salt water to deal with as well. That might not be so bad. Maybe I can start building these ladders going down. And we will dig out some of this stuff. Maybe cancel this, because we still have to get down into there. Yeah, that'll give them something to do, and we can breathe down here. This area is breathable. And then let's go ahead and start really digging into this. This can go up. Cancel that. And then we can just dig all of that out. That should get them going for a while. Okay, back over here. This will need power. Already has power. We'll need oxygen production or delivery. So we will have that coming down, I guess, like so. That's not going further enough. Excuse me, game? Why is that not showing an input? Okay. Idleness. That's not too bad. Slick Oni's idle as well, though. Wouldn't mind getting that blast shot up and working. Of course, we need a pyrotechnic skill over here. Do we have anybody that can do it? Slick Oni, pyrotechnics. We don't have a hauler? Ruby kind of wants to do it, but that would max them out. Quinn, nope. And then the only other one is Ari, which would also more than max you out. Ouch. Do I need another dupe here? We already got 5. The Great Plup. What do you got going on right now? You seem idle. You're maxed out. Your exosuit trains, super hard digging, and improved construction. Ruby. At least you enjoy it. I could scrub you, give you the Mechatronics engineering back, and then instead of going down improved construction, give you the blast shot maker usage. That might be okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's scrub Ruby. Scrub Ruby. All right, Ruby. We're gonna need you to make some blast shot. Hey, what are you guys all doing? We're going up here and delivering stuff, are we? View interior. I think we're grabbing stuff like all these poke shell molts and stuff. Yeah. A lot of sweeping commands. Is this now fridge or a kitchen? Yay, it's a kitchen, so we can use this now. So let's make the freshener spice, you say? The freshener spice. Can I make that? Mealwood and salt. So I had to say what I want? Like mealwood? What? Mealwood seed and salt. How do you get the spice grinder to work? 1 second. Okay. Filters not designated. Well, I want freshener spice. All standard edibles. Oh, what am I put? I get you on barbecue. Yep. Okay. Is that correct? Mealwood seed and salt. I don't have any of that nearby, but I could get bins. I should have put the bins closer. There's salt, maybe, and I don't know where I'd put some mealwood, but I don't think we need the grind or this anymore unless we're doing Paku treats. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And we'll get in, actually cancel this one altogether. Cancel that. We'll just put 2 bins right here and that'll be perfect for the spice grinder. We'll make that a 6. Nice. The barbecue is going in. I might have to have it take out spiced foods as well. Yeah, that one goes where? That one goes to that loop that I was trying to make. But this one could also see it. Alright, so did we do it? Has it been done? Don't know. Let's get 2 bins right here. Actually, cancel these. Let's get them made out of granite. And let's give them something nice to look at. How about one of these? Way better. We're idle over on Slickoni once again. Oh, Ruby is almost done with their shaking. And we'll probably have to move some of that berry sludge. All right, Ruby. Let's get you into improved tinkering, carry, engineering, mechatronics. Then we want suit sustainability. And then we want all the way here. Yeah, we can get all those. Perfect. Let's get you the mechatronics engineer at the back. And you should be able to do that now. This would be set for petroleum. Enable auto bottle, level 6. Okay, so petroleum will be coming into there, so we should be able to make that. I might have to have cobalt. Blast shot out of cobalt. Yep. Make forever. Make, I don't know, 5 units for now. That can be on a 6. And I'm going to have media blasters up here, so let's go ahead and start digging. Huh. Did not realize that. Maybe I should put a tile there of some sort. So that remains a lock. Does it matter? Not really. Cancel that. Luckily, we're already in suits for this, though. So let's get these going. And these can go in. Nice. All right, they should have something to do over there. There we go with the spice grinder. Come on now. Yes, Nuggy. Are you picking it up? You are picking it up. It's going in there, which then goes out to get redone. So what does that even do? I don't... Interesting. Can I read it? Slows the decomposition of perishable foods. Yeah. That's cool. All right, so we're making... Okay, and then we need... What is it? Salt and mealwood seeds. Salt? Want to have 1 ton of it? 2 tons? 1 ton. 1 ton of salt. And then I'll have mealwood seeds. Mealwood seed. We'll do 10. Love it. I need to be growing mealwood. I think I have been, or I was. I was growing it down here, so we should be getting enough seeds. As far as the water is up here, that is... Yeah, it's too much up there, so it's coming down here to get put into the oxygen machine. So we are technically running a full pipe. No research focus selected. You know what that means? That means giant suits. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, they never built this one. There's that. I'm looking forward to it. And we could start bringing food up here. In fact, let's look in central storage, which should be right about here. We should have food. You know what? Let's just track it. Edibles. Berry sludge. 0. Who is eating my berry sludge? How do we have 0? Is it on one of these rockets? Have we been... Oh, we have been putting it in. Look, berry sludge. So we have 22.5 kgs on this rocket. And I don't have any on this rocket, which is fine. So technically, we could launch this one back up. Because we have 25.5 kgs. I think that would be good. So let's do that. Let's select crew, or summon crew. There we go. Summon crew. We'll launch this back up into space once she gets up there. All right, and then... That's pretty good. Berry sludge. I mean, barbecue getting spiced up. Okay, I saw you just get desanitized. Do you have any germs? No. And you're taking the barbecue. Okay, yeah, but you're taking it to go get spiced. Because we don't eat barbecue anymore. Good. In fact, I could have the barbecue from Slick Oni being delivered. We have it print. Thimble reed seeds, digging, supplying, operating, ranching, suit wearing, decorating, tidier. That's actually pretty good haul and dupe. I don't believe this planet has a haul and dupe. Hence the reason why I had to get somebody else to do the media blaster. But at the same time, do I really want a 6th dupe on this planet? So red. What is up with the second Bloodite? Increased. Ah, no. Sparkle Streaker, destructive, food poisoning. Immune to it. It's not a horrible dude. Gene. We have 5 places here. 5 beds. I think 5 dupes here are fine. We're usually idle. Right now we're trying to get dug out for the media blasters. Guess we'll take the thimbleweed seeds. Halfway there. Nice. I'm trying to push it as much as I can there, redneck. Hopefully I got a couple people to commit for you. It should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it, 100%. And this one, do we have the person in it? I know I need to select destination. And asterisk robo pilot program, no. Select crew. Where is she? Oh, wait, we had a... What I wanted to do, we have the ranching going on at the Sage Hatch Ranch. So that's good. It's kind of working. It is falling during the nighttime. But nobody's coming? This is select crew Sienna. I have 16 dupes here. That's not good. Sienna, where are you at? Somebody's going without a bed. Oh, you're in there, are you? Okay. Move to. Right there. Sienna, you're no longer allowed in here. Thank you for your service. If I take into account people that told me yes and didn't file close to 15, I don't mind playing two stream. I don't mind doing it twice. I'm just saying, having another go around at something that you didn't quite get to finish sounds nice if you ask me. But that's just me. All right, is she going upstairs? Why do you not have your rocketing pilot hat on? Skills. Sienna. Rocket pilot. Going to the bathroom. Okay, we'll wait until after your break. Then we're putting you into space. I could fix a freezer. Yeah, I could totally fix a freezer. You know, if it's not broke, something ain't right. I think this is probably the first time I've ever used that spice grinder as much as I have. Oh, is she going upstairs? Yeah, she is. That's good. There's berry sludge up there for you. I really gotta get jet suits. Why have you not made this? Cobalt. Oh my goodness, she's slow. Let's go. Double speed. Island is 3 on this planet now. Interplanetary Launchers. I need to get shine bugs up and running so I have plenty of rads. Alright, are we ready to go? And she passed out. Gotcha. What is this? No. Can I begin launch sequence? I sure can. Alright, we'll go get some more data banks. And we'll work on maybe getting jet suits here. That'd be awesome. Of course, going into the rocket with a jet suit, that should be fun. We'll just have to remember to take it off. Hopefully everybody's still alive. Long commutes, building broken, no research? What are we researching? We got the jet suits. Oh, I need these beacons. Absolutely. Okay. What else can we get going on here? The food is being spiced still. That's great. So, can we see that now? Yeah, there's one that's seasoned. Stale. A little bit, but... we got a lot of barbecue here. Holy crap. So, 12,000 calories seasoned. Deep freeze, sterile atmosphere, freshness 73. No idea if that's going to go up or not, but we got plenty of seasoned food. How much barbecue do I have? 832,000 calories. Got it. Not bad. This ranch is 4 out of 8. This is 6 out of 8. How are these going? These are going way better now. That one's already ready to come out. I'll abide. Yep. Perfect. Always cracks you up when people do that. Dupes are slow. Let's boost the game speed. Yep. It's about how many priorities you've given them and how many things they got to do in one day. I feel like a dupe that has way too many work commands today. So I'm a little stressed out on all the different things that I got to get accomplished in the 24 hours that I have to do it. So I kind of understand the dupe's priorities on that, at least. But this is going quite well. It's a nice little chain of events that are happening here. I don't think they can double season it, so eventually we'll get through it all. And as far as the sleet wheat, we could send that out to the other planet. That's where they're making the berry sludge. In fact, I'm curious if they're making any berry sludge. Don't see any berry sludge being made. Could be that we don't have... We have gristleberry. Are we making gristleberry too much? We could stop making gristleberry. But what are we eating? We got a lot of gristleberry. Swampy Delights. Swamp Charred Hearts. Nutrition. Yeah, I think we're going to have to continue with the gristleberry. Unless I come up with a different food source. Very nice tip. Thank you very much. I didn't even realize that. I had to set that for something different. Can I do that for here? Or does it have a thing for seasoned food here? Hatchlings. I don't think so. I guess I could have that set to a 1. Not the feeder, the fridges. Yeah. Okay. So we'll set the fridge to edible, barbecue. Seasoned food only. I don't want 100 kgs. I want 1 kg. Yep. And copy settings and paste. Let's see if they'll do that. Paulina's getting her hands washed. Going and grabbing a taco. Here's some barbecues being hauled out. All right. And then, yeah, that'll just sit there, right? Now, does that have power? It should. Let's get it power. This one's only got 10. You know what? This is a perfect one right here. Let's just have this one going up. In fact, I'll have it powering both of these. Let's get a bridge. That should give them something to do. On this rocket, we should be working on this. Oh, and we're in our Atmos suit. Let's get out of that. Unequip. Is it worn? No, it's got 52% durability. It should be fine. How much plastic? 19.5 tons. We're good. We got lots of time to go on this. Over here, we are digging this area out pretty nicely. Could go up here. Cancel that. Yay, we can finally get in here, hopefully. Not quite. Oh, heck yeah. This is going to be nice. Did that load it up? So what it has in it is barbecue, seasoned, refrigerated, fresh. Refrigerated is -5% a cycle. Normal atmosphere. This one hasn't gotten any deliveries yet. And Stinger's still here, which is good, because he needs to stay here. We're going to have to send somebody else back to that other planet, which is something that I should think about. All right, let's see if they eat. I want to see them eat from the feeder. Somebody eat. Anybody eat? Anybody want to eat? Okay. What else? Slick Oni, how are we doing up here? They're getting around to it. Let's keep on digging. Yeah, they're getting this worked out. The one thing I'll definitely need cobalt once in a while. But we should have quite a bit of it. That would be under refined metal, 17 tons. All right, media blasters. Let's check you out. You're under rocketry. What is this? Radiation. Probably, yeah. A little bit. Right here. We're going to need beacons. We're going to need interplanetary unpacking machines. That should be fun. How many people are idle? 3. We have 3 idle dudes. Anybody want to eat from the feeder? I'd love to see it work. No? All right, let's work on the jet suits. We're going to need to have jet suits. I want to have, I don't know, 8. 8 jet suits, please. See if we can get away with that. And yeah, once again, I do not have any suits out here. That's very interesting. All right, jet suits it is. I'm gonna go get me some coffee. Hey, I see jet suits. Let's go. Thank you for the cheer. Now, let's think about how we're going to put these in. First of all, I'm going to want to deconstruct buildings on a 7. All of these can go. Thank you. I'm going to have a separate location where they can get into the jet suits themselves. Tempted to do it up there. This is pretty cold, but it's not super cold. It's fine. I want to have 2 ways in here. Maybe I have a way in like this. Cancel this piece. I'll have a way they can go down here just to get into that spot, maybe. Let's deconstruct maybe a couple of these tiles. Hopefully they can still get across. You want one in real life? Yeah, you want to fly around by your head? Have you seen them fly around in one of these jet suits? Although there are people that have those jet backpacks I've seen. You know, they've been trying to have a jet backpack since I was a kid. Every once in a while you see somebody take a header into the dirt. Maybe if it's dragging you by your head, it'd be more stable, though. So, construct buildings. Let's get these out. We don't need those anymore. And I think I am going to continue this down like this. Constructing these the whole way. Maybe getting a ladder right there. I have to mop this all up because we are not in jet suits yet, and we're getting sopping wet. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's research complete. So we now know well, some of it. Cool. It's got to be hard on your neck. I don't know. Maybe if you got like a neck pain, maybe it pop. Have you ever popped your neck and it felt better? I do it all the time. Okay, so this is still working. And you're refining steel. That's beautiful. Keep mopping. Just keep mopping. I'm gonna need to dig out all this ice that's gonna be melty. We're gonna get soggy feet all the time. At least until it all melts. Or I can move all the liquefiables out of the way. Somehow, Blame Redneck got over there and now is trapped. Somebody want to get one of these? I'm gonna make that a 9. Yeah, those are 9s now. Yeah, they're definitely trapped. And they have no suit. So luckily there's a lot of polluted oxygen out there. And they can breathe, but they have no suit. Oh, are we getting this going? Is this making ceramic? It is. There we go. Let's get that made up. Okay. Next, let's look at the oxygen layout. We're going to have stations, jet suits. I think I had how many of those did I have made up? Quite a few. 8. 8 jet suits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can only do 5. Unless I tear all that out. 6, 7, 8. Yep, I'm tearing it all out. So this would be buildings, yep. And then we can dig this piece out. And that can go deconstruct. That'll be fine. As far as the petroleum goes, we are bringing that in via this. Or no, where it's the other one, right? Yeah, it's coming down here. We're going to have to do it by the bottle. Okay. Maybe I should have a storage liquid reservoir down here. Let's have a... guess insulated. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to be... well, it's going to be a little warm. Let's go... I'm going to go igneous rock. So it's coming in here. Going out. Get a bottle drainer. I guess I can make that out of steel. That'll go right there. That should be good. What up, Plup? Welcome in, and thank you for the lurk. Alright, these are being made out of cobalt, which is perfect. That's exactly what I want. I also need to maybe think about deconstructing these ladders. I'm worried about that, though. Oh, look, she's way up there in space. Do I need to have a door permission over? Yes, let's have... it's a little too far. Well, I done screwed myself up over on that one. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's deconstruct buildings. They're still going to need to get up. Let's see, that's another suit in the dock. Yep. I'm going to have to have a way for them to get out. At least for right now, while I deconstruct this ladder. We got idleness over at Slick Oni. Let's make those media blasters. Let's see, rocketry, media blasters. We're going to make those out of gold amalgam. Could put one right there. I think that's where it is. I'm not really sure, so let's just dig out this whole area since they have nothing to do. This side could use some jet suits as well. That's a good start. Let's maybe think about getting that rail going. Yep. Here we go. That'll give him something to do there for a while. Ceiling collapsed. Hey, we have 8,000 calories of berry sludge. That means we're not delivering it to the other rocket that's now in space and making data banks. What achievements did we get? Space race. Yep. Some renovations. 4 nature reserves. That's a new one for me, I guess. I mean, for some reason, I've never made 4 nature reserves in a single game. Yeah, I just got that achievement, apparently. I am pretty sure, 99.9% sure that some, not all, but some, probably right around the Bionic Pack DLC, some of my achievements got wiped, and I've had to redo them. Anybody else have that issue? Like some of the simple ones, like 4 nature reserves. You know how easy that is to do? Let's go ahead and sweep that up. Close that off. I wouldn't mind having a place for the Atmos suits, but I don't know why they prefer the bin over the docks, which is always kind of strange. All right. You guys are idle now because you've already done everything I wanted you to do. We're getting ready for Pips. Oh no, there's a Pip in a bubble.